Hello everyone, welcome back to Skylines II with me, Matt, and we are back on Heidelberg, and you know what? We're just gonna dive right in. That is right, no transitions, no nothing, we're getting into it. And today, I was thinking, I know, dangerous thing for me to be thinking, very dangerous, is this area. So last episode, we put in a lot of row housing and stuff like that. But what I'm really thinking of is maybe, now just maybe, we do our row housing maybe over here instead in this little patch right here, and turn this, little autosave, into more single family homes. And so that's kind of what I was thinking about, is doing that, because I think in general, that might look a little bit better in regards to, again, kind of creating this notion of a true row housing, kind of, you know, truly going with the name compared to this area, which I think might be a better suitor for, say, again, single family homes like we have over here. There's the autosave. So that's what I think I'm gonna do, is that. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and get out of this, is we are going to need a road. I'm thinking, okay, so we have kind of a 1x1 coming over here. I'm really thinking of, can we just bring something out here? And how far straight can we go? 180, kind of something like that. And, you know, really make this kind of, do I want to back, that's also the thing, is like, do I want to back things up to this road at all? That's the biggest key in my mind, is like, how much do I really want to back things up, you know? I do want to do a little 90. We'll get rid of some of the zoning on this road, because I don't want anybody on that road. But do we do kind of a, you know, something that's it's gonna look a little funky. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna look a little funky. But maybe we do something like this, kind of along this road, and really try to bring it in to here, and try to get things, say, probably right there would be good. And really try to keep it not close, but like decently away from these areas, just so that, again, we can have some backup to the road. So maybe we do get rid of that. We do get rid of that. And of course, my road goes away. But kind of just, again, keep that blue line as close as we can to the road, and really give us some space here to kind of help things out. There we go, something like that. That's gonna look a little weird. Maybe do we put, say, a large or a medium roundabout with a fountain right there? That might be good. Just double roundabout through it, you know? I don't think that'd look half bad. So yeah, I think that wouldn't be terrible. I do want to see how close are they. Okay, those aren't really the closest. But, you know, that is what it is for the time being here. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of all this. Make sure we're good on that. Perfect. Looking good, looking good. And so, again, I want to go back to my medium density, my NA medium density row housing. And I think this is where I want to really kind of come into play with it. So maybe something like that, leave a little bit of room for things. I think wouldn't look half bad. Something like that wouldn't be bad. So I'm going to go through everything and at least fill in the outside, so we actually have a little bit of room, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So that we do, again, we have a little bit of room on the outside. Now the inside is going to be a completely different beast, to say the least. It actually rhymed, which is actually, you know, kind of cool. But the inside's gonna be a little bit different. We can add some parking in there. Oop, gotta go to there. So on and so forth. Yeah, we really can add some parking in there. So that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, you know? Maybe we put parking. Maybe it's just a walking paths, to be honest. Maybe that's what we do. We just put in some walking paths. And I'm just gonna put it here and go to there. Again, leave a little bit off. Leave some room for some trees. And then from here, like I said, maybe a little walking path. You know, kind of get through here. I don't want there. I just want there. There we go. Something like that. And maybe we just meander it around, you know, just kind of a little down. A little like that. A little like that. Oh, not too far though. Something like that. Something like this. A little straight. And maybe a little curve like that and bring it in. Maybe something like that wouldn't look half bad. Because then we can take off our snapping and really get something in like that. I'm going to turn that off because I just need straight lines, to be honest. Something like that wouldn't be bad. Something over here wouldn't be bad. And just really create a lot of walking paths. Maybe this one is the one that we do all the way through like that. At least have one do that. I mean, heck, maybe we can do one over here too. Something like that. Kind of come off here. There we go. Something like that. A little weird, a little different, but you know, nothing wrong with that. Maybe this is going to be the place where we go through here, invalid shape, turn on Anarchy, get that going. I think that would look good. We also need one here. Let's turn off Anarchy. Alrighty, so after a restart later, just because the game crashed, we are back in this. Thankfully, to be honest, I think my game crashed because no, it wasn't because of that, but thank goodness I had an autosave happen like right before this. So let's go ahead and get some of these items back in here. We're just going to create a little Y here because, you know, why not? That's such a terrible joke. Such a terrible joke. Let's create a Y here because why not? So bad. So bad. Yeah, so we got that, part of this, I do want to hook this up actually. And the good news is we can go right into there. That's an invalid shape. No, it's not. Thank goodness for Anarchy, because some of these things still don't make sense to me. Oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Let's get rid of that. And so still waiting for them to, you know, update this game and kind of start to get rid of a lot of these bugs, which would be very nice, to be perfectly frank. It would be really nice to get rid of some of these bugs that plague the game. Right, let's do that. Perfect. Let's do another one down here to here. And then from here, we're gonna go, I don't want that. There, perfect. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, we got one being actually built in. Crazy, good, 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 good. There we go, something like that. There we go, so we got a little bit more, I would say this is gonna be more row housey than anything else, if I do say so myself. Then the issue is now I have to go through and, well, you know, redo all of this and get rid of all of this. So yeah, so this is gonna be fun to go ahead and do, that is for sure. Alrighty, and just like that, everything is nice and done, redid everything. So of course we have our row housing down here, we have our single family homes up here. I think that's gonna look a little bit better and flow a little bit better. So let's go ahead and get out of this and let's unpause and see what kind of magic our simulation brings us. Alrighty, so after a little bit of time and all that wonderful stuff, we have our housing in here. We may need to do a little bit more landscaping in there, but of course we can get there in due time. But overall, it doesn't look half bad. Now the issue becomes our row housing. So we get out of here, we have no demand for medium density whatsoever. However, I'm not going to create any, but I'm just going to put this in and just kind of see what happens. So eventually it will grow in, don't get me wrong. But I think for the moment, we're just going to let that kind of do its thing. So as we kind of look around, kind of going, okay, we have a lot of people parking, which is actually very interesting. Parking over here, but again, is all this already taken up? A lot of this is already taken up, so we actually may need a bigger parking area. You can never get ahead of elementary schools. Never, never, never. But you have that, so 903 out of 1200. That's kind of crazy to think, to be perfectly honest. We have our post office. A post office always needs a little bit of parking next to it. Where's our medium? Where's our small parking lot? I think that will be nice. Oh, look at all those fancy arrows going on over there. So yeah, so that'll be nice. Maybe do we put something here? All right, that's gonna help out there. We also have, again, we have a lot of these cars here. And I'm curious if they're walking over here to get into here. That's what I'm curious about. Because let's see, if you look at our multi-level building, that's almost full. That is full. Is there? Let's take a look at our parking. Okay, this thing is huge. Is there a way to maybe get that in there? Maybe that. So we do have cars here. 58 out of 60 are here. 59 out of 60. Okay. We got 60, 55 out of 60, 58. That. Okay, so that's not too crazy. But where should we put another garage? Because I think we do need one. Do we take out like a building or so, or two buildings to kind of put in parking? I mean, would that be worth it? I mean, right there may be worth it. So maybe let's try that. All right. So we got some happiness going on there. Obviously, people are gonna be happy with that. At least park a little bit closer. That's probably gonna fill up pretty quickly. But that might be the right thing to do. Oh yeah, also we can add. I forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, we can add an extra 100. So at least it's a little closer to the line of the other buildings. So it's not like completely kind of weird. I think this would be nice in here. We already got people coming in. Perfect. Got a lot of people walking. Oh yeah, because I literally just tore down their house. But, you know, don't tell them anything like that whatsoever. We got people coming in, walking. Perfect. Doing what they need to do. Everyone should be turning right. We got taxis doing all sorts of weird things, that's for sure. So that will kind of need to do its thing. So that will be nice as well. Now, again, since I did this and turned this in, again, I've got my post office over here. What the heck do I do with this over here? Do I put in like a little bit of stores maybe? Let's see, can we get something that kind of goes right up here? Something that just goes straight across, maybe to up here? Let's try that. There we go. Do we put in small, oops, little commercial, little low density, nothing too crazy back here. Kind of spread some things out here. Something like that, a little low, a little tall, a little thick, something like that. Kind of to help out the area just a bit. Maybe we do that. You know, again, like I said, just trying to help out a little bit. Oops. Put one in there. We should also probably put one over here. Let's do that. Oh boy, that's going to get a big one in there. All right, fair enough. I did take the zoning off of this road, so everything should be attached to this road for the most part. So I think that should be good. It already says like no money. That's exciting. Like you just got here, dude. You like how do you have not enough customers? This will grow. This will grow. This will get things in. And we should be all good to go. And then what we can do, we can put a path from here to there and through, so people can walk through if need be. So I think that would be great to be there. So yeah, so I think that would be good. Again, a little, just a little area over here. So these people don't need to run all the way over to here. They can just run to right here and get whatever they might need. At least that's what I'm thinking. Don't know how true it is going to be, but you know, beggars can't be choosers on this whole notion. I think that's going to be good. And the question is, do I put anything over here? Again, parking, maybe. Let's scroll up, find our small parking lot. Nope. Small solar, canopy parking. Maybe we do some tiny parking. No, modest parking. Maybe we put another one right there. Wouldn't be bad. Yeah, let's put some more in here, like so. That wouldn't be bad either. Kind of help out our parking situation. And maybe we don't do anything over here. Maybe we literally just put landscaping in here and just call it a day. Maybe that's what we do, to be honest. Do we? Do we? Pull a road off of this and create another little area that can house another school. Because by gosh, it's not the best. I think it wouldn't be the worst to actually have something like this down here, to be honest. I don't think it'd be that bad at all. Let's get that down. I also want to create an area, turn on our Anarchy, where again, we do have our ability to go up and over without really hurting anybody, you know? See if we can go there, not mess up any of those bushes. Something like that. How's that looking? All right, that doesn't look half bad. That doesn't look half bad. And then from there, we're just gonna pull it down to where we need to be. Maybe. I don't know. To be honest, I'm just gonna do it very sharp-like, to be honest. Very sharp-like, just because it is what it is. We don't need it to be crazy. It is a video game after all. Realism in this game and me, we just don't mix well. Let's be honest. Realism and me just does not mix well. What is... Oh boy, that is not great whatsoever. All right, that looks a little bit better though. All right, that looks better. Again, that's very steep. but I'm going to accept it. It's very steep, but I'm going to accept it. Just because, you know, we need to kind of get this going and done. And, you know, just kind of get it off. There we go. A little auto save. That actually doesn't look half bad just because there's already a place there. Then over here, or 22.5. And we're going to go down, 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 all the way down to there. But we are also going to come from here in. There we go. And then we're also going to come from here over there. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Ah, crosswalk would be fine. I don't mind. All right, so we have that. We have that. Oops. We do. Nope, not my parking. I need this. I need to turn off that, and that. And then we need to put on this. Advanced phase. Allow turn red. Exclusive. Oh, we can turn that off. Because guess what? We don't have anybody going through this. They can just go and there'll be no pedestrians. I think that'll be nice. Again, it doesn't look the best, but you know, all we're doing is doing what we can do. To be honest, that's all we're doing is what we can do. So I think that would actually be pretty good, if I do say so myself. But then the question is, where do we put it? Maybe do we put it like over here? But yeah, I know you have backed up sewers and blah, 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 blah. But this wouldn't be a bad little area. Okay, so what I'm thinking, you know me and my roundabouts. Gotta love them. Do we do a star or very large striped? I don't mind that. That looks pretty good. We're going to take this off. We're going to get a little 90 out of here, to be honest. There we go. Something like that would be good. And kind of just go there. And get me a good, I think that's 90. I can't tell because it's so close. Something like that's not bad looking. Something into here's not bad looking. Oops. Something like that's not bad looking. 180 in there. And let's see what we can do in here. Create myself a little 90. I really can't tell if this is a 90 or not. So many numbers. There's my 90. Thank you. Like so many numbers. So many numbers. There we go. And then we'll just come straight on into there. And then right on into there. Oh yeah, so we got a little bit of room there, a little bit of room. And so what I'm thinking is I'm going to move this. We're going to get that one in there, but we're going to move this to kind of over here maybe. And kind of take another little road and kind of, not a continuous one because we don't need a continuous one, and just kind of go straight up with it so that we can then get this going over here like so. Housing should be good. We are going to need lots of parking. So let's see if we can't find a medium parking lot. That's good. See if we can also get some solar in there as well. Kind of help out the situation. I think that's going to be great. Already at 47 kiddos in there. Oop, little auto save there. I think that's going to look pretty decent as an area. You know, something a little different, I would say. I think this German area may look pretty decent. What do we have? German medium density housing. Okay, okay. German mixed housing, don't want that. So we kind of don't need that right now. High density housing. What does this look like? I'm curious what this looks like. Because what I'm thinking is, you know, since we have an old building over here, would this equate to maybe having kind of not run down, but like our housing over here be a little bit different? You know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Alrighty, so after a little bit of time, and we got our UK high density housing here. This doesn't look half bad. It's actually bigger than I thought, to be honest. And it looks like we already, I mean, 52 out of 52 households, that's already there. I think that's kind of crazy, to be honest, that that's already there and happening. So maybe what we do is we do help and fill out a lot of this and kind of just see what we get going on here in regards to this. We are also going to need to put in, again, some walking paths for sure. I think that would be most appropriate if I do say so myself. But also, ooh, Ollie. As I say to myself, I need an alleyway here. Can we literally just go all the way through here? Something like that wouldn't be bad. All right. So we got that. We can get parking on the backside here. It's a little, some modest parking. Or do we go a little bit closer to that? Probably shouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. So maybe do we do something like that? Is that 90? I can't tell if that's 90. Go and go back to my parking. I don't think that did anything. But we can put some parking back here. I think that would look great. For back here, that is for sure. There we go. Yeah, that should be good. Help out with that. So maybe we do something like this. Some low rent housing, some high density. And then do a little something on this side as well. And of course we always need a little dog park because, you know, for the doggies, always for the doggies. Dog park, maybe a little small plaza. Maybe by the school over here, a little small plaza by the school wouldn't be bad. I think that would look good. And we have a little small park. Maybe right there wouldn't be bad. There we go. Something like that. And of course we took for our high density housing, we pretty much took away all of our demand for it. So that would be good. That's not a bad thing whatsoever. We got cars coming in, so on and so forth. You know what I am going to do though? I am going to dezone that and delete that so that these people more go over towards these buildings once they get built, because they'll be a little big, you know, they'll be a little big here, but I think it's also going to cause some of these to grow as well, which looks like they already have started to grow, which is always a good thing. So I think that's gonna fill up this area nicely. Where are we at? Dude, we're already at 1,694. Man, I mean, don't get me wrong, the elementary school looks very nice. Like if we zoom in here, actually, let me get out of this. Like it looks very nice, very nicely done. I like this asset. This is a good asset. Very nice. All right, so we got our first building in. Oh, okay. I kind of like that look. That look where it's like, again, there's a major parking lot next to our main building. Interesting. We already have two cars here. We already have a car there. Interesting. We already have a car going around the back. which I think is looking pretty dang decent to kind of help out. We have a parking lot right there. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, okay. I don't remember cars and people already going on the building before the building was already built. I don't remember. Is that new? I don't even remember if that's new, to be honest. I don't even remember whatsoever. I guess the question becomes, do we put a road right here as well? Maybe. All right, so let's get out of here. Maybe we do a road. Literally, that's going to go straight from there to there. So not everyone has to go through that. And of course, what did I forget to do? I forgot to, I got to turn on Anarchy. Get that turned in there. That's what I forgot to do. I come down here. Actually, let's turn this on. Going to there. And then from here, going to there. Like that. Getting something a little bit different. A little wacky, a little zany. You know, especially for a guy like me. A little wacky, a little zany. I think will look quite nice. Alrighty, so after a little bit of time, we were able to get something that kind of looks like this. Something a little bit different. You know, not the worst thing in the world. Got some parking in the back there, if you will. Got some parking next to the buildings that people live in. Obviously for the Americanized ones, or I guess North American ones, yeah, not so much, but those Deutsch ones are looking pretty dang good. Obviously traffic is a huge issue currently. Just because people are moving in, especially to a high density area, it does tend to become an issue. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to speed up the simulation and see if we can't get some of this traffic out of here. Alrighty, so after a little bit of time, I'm actually going to put the time marker on the screen now. I don't know what it is because I haven't edited it yet, but you know, editor, aka me, put on how much time went by in 3 times speed of this to get all of our traffic out of there. But in the meantime, look what happened. We got our row housing in. And boy, oh boy, does it look nice in there. Absolutely. Does that look nice? I think it does. So, kind of a tip to anybody that is looking at like, hey, I'm not having enough demand maybe for one thing or another, and you think everything else is fixed. One thing you probably should do is just let the game run. Let it catch up to things. Get people moved in and so on and so forth, and just see if you can't let that demand grow up just a little bit. So if we come out of here, our elementary school, we're already at 2,000 already. We got a crime scene happening. Oh goodness, we got our hearse. We're waiting for a hearse. But the good news is we actually have, we have 20 vehicles. That's always nice. But we have clear pathways for the most part. We have pretty clear pathways. So anybody that does need to get over there, not enough customers, okay. That needs to get over there, they can get over there, which is going to be fantastic. I do not know why this house is doing that. So let's get our move it mod going and kind of bring this on into there. And yeah, get away from that. That should be good. Perfect. But yeah, I think this is looking quite nice. Oh boy, our crime scenes are having some issues. That is for sure. Look at all those green arrows happening. All of our people growing up. And look, our demand for pretty much everything is already back. Who knew? So in the meantime, I need to do some landscaping around here. And yeah, to make this area look a little bit better. I think just a little bit better. And I think it'll come out nicely. So let me go ahead and do that. And yeah, once I'm done, I'll see what you guys think of it. All right, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so after a little bit of landscaping, this is kind of what we got going on here. So if we scroll on down here, we do have some trees going right down the old middle here. And kind of, we got some trees also in there as well, which I think again kind of breaks it up a little bit. Also got some bushes in there, which is nice. We got our park area, again, got some trees in there, got some bushes in there. I think that's looking kind of nice as well. I did try to add as many trees as I could into this area because this area is a little bit more, I feel like a little more densely packed for housing than say this one over here. But you know, we did get some trees in there, a little bit of bushes, so on and so forth. So yeah, so that shouldn't be too bad looking whatsoever. I think that'll look quite nice if I do say so myself. And then over here, to be honest, I think I'm just gonna leave this area alone, kind of leave the density as it is. As you can see, did put some trees in there as well, put some shrubbery too, to kind of create a nice little look for over here. So I think that's gonna be it for me for today. I think we did, again, it's maybe a shorter episode, but I think we did some good work. Again, kind of changing up, getting our row housing down here, getting some more single family up there. Added a little bit of commercial down here, and then of course added another elementary school and some high density over here, kind of some of the demand that we were needing. So I think in general this area is coming along swimmingly. I really think it is. Obviously no traffic, which is kind of one of the goals of this unlimited build, was to have no traffic, and so far I think we're doing all right. You know, as people get moved in, people get settled, I think it's going to be even more and more, or less and less traffic, as more and more people get settled in. So if you're enjoying this content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, as it greatly helps me out. And of course, if you have any comments, don't forget to leave them down below, whether it's just saying, hey, seeing how I'm doing, or, you know, just saying, hey, don't forget about this or that. All comments are welcomed, except for mean ones. Don't be mean. Anyways, until next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great weekend, and of course, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.